Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name is Wendy Wing. This is a reading for Libra. Welcome, Libras. Let's get you your Oracle card, Kali Oracle card. I haven't pulled this one in a while. Kala Rartree. I love this image. I love that purple. What is that color? It is so beautiful. All right, let's see what the message is. She appears beneath the cloak of night, revealing the truths that must be known to set the heart free. She offers you an opportunity to engage in a profound and enduring transformation. This will lead to a powerful rebirth, free from even the most persistent patterns or pains of your past. Your soul is in deep healing. Recovery can be painful, but that pain is temporary and you will emerge renewed and released. In time, you will greet your rising destiny from an entirely new and improved inner foundation. You are blessed to experience a new life within this lifetime. Wow. All right, Libras, it looks like you have been asking for, manifesting. It doesn't feel like a new chapter. It feels like a new book. And by inviting and asking, requesting these changes, it feels like you've had to release a lot that's painful. I'm getting that a lot of it's painful because of disappointment, that things didn't go the way you pictured or expected. You gave it your all. And now there's something else, another direction that you want to go. I think what I'm picking on the most right now is just bravery, like how brave your journey is, how brave to ask for and invite something new in, how brave to let go of something familiar, even though it no longer serves you. There's some kind of comfort and familiarity, but I'm just getting this wild amount of bravery. It makes me really proud of you. I know that it doesn't matter how I feel about you. But I think that's the energy of that I'm tuning into your higher self, is so freaking proud of you, of the decisions that you've made. They're really brave. I keep going back to brave. So, all right. Your Angelic Lightworker card is blessed with gratitude. Blessing your food helps purify the energies your body is taking in and is particularly helpful when what you are about to consume was prepared in unknown circumstances. Gratitude and compassion, especially for the suffering of any beings involved in creating the meal, open channels of grace. The indirect relationship you have with those beings can be transformed into one based on spiritual light, goodwill, and a commitment to all beings becoming happy and free. You are asked to bless your food and water and take care with all that you bring into your body, mind, and soul. When something does not feel right for you, ask Archangel Uriel how to change the situation and trust the guidance that arises in your heart. There are endless ways to increase light, peace, and spiritual presence in your life and our world. You are encouraged to do so now in ways that feel good for your heart. So I've started blessing my food and water. Not a big ritual, but just an appreciation, tuning into the energy and how grateful I am for the water that I drink. So grateful for this cup of coffee. So grateful for all the hands who brought this meal to me, from the farmers who planted it and tended it, the sun, the earth that helped grow this, and the water and the rain, and the people who picked this, and the people who brought this to market, and the people in the grocery store, the checkout person, like everyone. There was a lot of hands that touched this very, just even the basic foods, whole foods. And so I don't have to spend every day, my days, working on that. I could work on what I'm interested in. And it's this wonderful cooperation. And I'm so grateful. And I'm grateful for all of that. And it changes the way it sets a tone and appreciation. And I hope that all this food and water feeds my body and nourishes it. And it sets me in an appreciation space and sets me up to maybe be a little more mindful about what I'm eating and tasting it, actually, instead of just gobbling it. I have a tendency to gobble food and probably like some of you, distracting myself and not really just eating. So it's a great invitation, great reminder. All right, your animal totem for today, Libra, is deer, pathfinder. Trust your trust your instincts to guide you through this situation. So you're on this brave path. You're using your intuition to help guide you. I feel like that's part of why this is such a brave path that you're on, is that logically it would be hard to explain your moves because you're using your intuition more and your instincts instead of constantly explaining to others why you're making the moves that you're making, but it's working. Maybe it's more important that you understand your moves, and it doesn't matter what others believe because they're your moves. All right, Libras, in the past, you were in the energy of intuition. This is the Empress card in the original tarot. This is in the past, so I'm getting that you found an inner sanctuary, that you realized the world's a lot bigger than just the earth. This feels like you opened yourself up to multi-dimensional realms, maybe realizing that you have access to parallel lives, other dimensions. This feels like really expansive. Maybe you've got some skills, some talents, as in like, you know things, intuitive dreams. Maybe you actually are, it feels like some of you are healers or light workers. And you found this real sanctuary within, realizing that the whole universe is within you. And I'm getting this feeling that this really opened some doors to you. It helped you in this by following your instincts and intuition. Boy, this is a lot about intuition and being like a warrior of the light. By following your intuition, it feels like you've closed some doors and opened doors. There's again, there's this wild strength that you have right now. Amazing strength. This is in the past, but there's something that happened in the past, maybe a catalyst to waking up, becoming more conscious, following your intuition was based around very unhappy domestic situation. So very unhappy in your home, either home of origin or there was also this scarcity, a lot of lack, belief in that you can't create wealth for yourself. There, like, it's either your energy or someone around you felt like you needed to hoard money, save, and instead of the energy of money being something that flows in and flows out, flows in and flows out, kind of like breathing. There's some kind of miserly energy in it. I'm getting that maybe if this was not you, that someone didn't want to share their money with you or felt that you were an obligation instead of a blessing. Just, I'm getting so much sadness coming from this as I'm reading this. So, it feels like this was a core wound, feeling maybe your parents, your family of origin didn't like saw you as an obligation, whether they actually said that or you just picked that up from their actions and kind of telepathically. There's this picture of I'm difficult to, I'm too much, and I also don't do enough. I'm an obligation, not a blessing, which is not the truth. You are this amazing blessing. You're a powerhouse. What I'm getting is they projected, if this is resonating with you, then they projected their limitations onto you. They used you as a place to put their lack and blame instead of doing their inner work. I'm getting that these people are newer souls, just not equipped, and it feels like you are a much older soul. And it feels like you're very sensitive. I'm getting, so you are Libra and you just want balance and fairness. And what was in your past was wildly unfair. This is not how anybody should be treated. And I get this feeling like you put a lot of energy into trying to get these people, to convince these people, to prove to these people that you are worthy, you are a blessing, and they are just determined to not see that. And I'm getting that in the past you realized this, that that they are determined to see you as lackful, and whatever these really horrible projections are, hurtful projections, and that you have been focusing on yourself. By focusing on trying to change their minds and prove to them and get them to see you as you have this feeling, you know, instinctively, I am valuable, I am worthy, I am amazing, I am this amazing blessing. By spending your energy trying to prove it and get these people or person to see you clearly, it looks like you lost some opportunities. It was a bad investment trying to use your energy to change their minds, because it's their work, their inner work, that they're not ready for it. It could be lifetimes before they're ready to tackle where you are. Not to say that they are less than, they are still worthy and valuable people as well, and beings on their own journey of discovery. However, it does look like you purposely wanted to be in this type of energy so you could realize that the only way that you're going to get the validation and the love and respect that you deserve is by finding that within yourself first. And it feels like you really took a deep dive into darkness, like pulling that rubber band back into a lot of dense energies. The great news is once you let go, then you can pop forward. Once you let go of needing these people to see you any differently, allowing them to have whatever perception of you, and how freeing that would be to, yes, see me how you want to see me. I am choosing to see myself clearly, how I see myself. I'm valuable. I'm a blessing. I am loving. I'm caring. I'm talented. I'm skilled. And I have so much to offer. I am an empress. You don't get to empress mode. You aren't, nobody gets to emperor or empress mode by luck. You have to go through a lot to get into that mode. All right. So in present time, Libra, you are this will come up later in the reading, why my throat is closing. Okay, right now, Libra, you are in the energy of conflict and defeat. Number 5. This is 5 of Swords, which is win at any cost. By looking at this picture, it looks like you are going against what everybody else is moving one way and you're moving another way. You are going towards your own light. What is causing so much conflict in present time for you? It looks like there's, so either the same energy is still with you in present time, someone who's wildly cold-hearted, cruel even. They especially communicate in a very cruel way. I'm getting that their emotions, they're emotionally, their emotions switch wildly. I don't feel like I could make this person happy. They are determined to, lies. Why am I getting lies? I'm getting that you have achieved some level of success and self-sufficiency, financial independence, that you're taking care of yourself. So you have decided I'm going to just show myself. I'm going to take care of myself. I love me. I find me very valuable and worthwhile. And so I love taking care of me. I love creating abundance for myself. That's what your energy feels like in the front. What's leaving is this, there's this, it feels like in your back body. So it feels like it's going on, it's creating instability, having this person who's in your energy right now. This could be kind of an echo from whatever this is in the past. Someone else coming in this same energy, and it looks like it pulls you out of this very successful, independent place where you love yourself and brings you into an ego space where you need to win. Like if you can't have, if you can't have their love and respect, then they'll receive your punishment. Ooh, that's some tough karma, because whatever you put out, you get back. If this is resonating with you, it's my suggestion. If it's boundaries, of course, boundaries, making sure standing up for yourself. But if there's a punishment, I want to make that person suffer like they made me suffer, then you're still in that energy, no matter how deserving you think they are. Again, you're Libra. Allow karma to work its balance out. It's not your job. If you are protecting your boundaries, awesome. If you are communicating your boundaries, awesome. But if there's some need to put someone in a place, and that's a tough energy. Okay, the person who is causing this cold-hearted, cruel, bitter energy, they are wildly insecure. They see you as a star, and they're disconnected from themselves. They lack self-trust. There's something magical about what you are able to do, that because they don't have access to those skills, they don't want you to have access. Oh, I can feel the mirroring that you're then wanting to put them in their place. The thing is, you're wildly much more powerful, wise, and an older soul than they are. My suggestion is mercy and grace for them, and move on. Move on from this energy, because they just, they're stuck. They're stuck in a cycle. they have this, I feel like you're playing chess and they play checkers. They're not really considering what their intentions are. They're more reactive, wildly distracted. And I think celebrating you, celebrating how far you've come, being with people who are top tier friends. In the Reese Witherspoon podcast, there are 3 types of friends. There are people who you surround yourself with who want the best for you. They want to see you succeed. They want to have fun with you. They enjoy being with you. They see your value and your worth, and they communicate that and behave in a way that celebrates you wildly, and you feel that support. The next tier of friends is someone neutral, someone who they don't care if you win or lose. They're, they're just there, whatever, they're nice, but they don't have a care either way. And then the next tier are people who are actively not supporting you, that don't want to see you succeed, that might manipulate you, and you don't feel good around them. They might say they are there for you, but you don't really feel it. And so it looks like what you're doing is weeding out the people in the bottom tier out of your life and filling your surroundings with people in that first tier, people who support you, people who value you as much as you value yourself, people who see your worth and enjoy your vision and want to see you succeed and celebrate you. That looks really good. So this is why my throat was, it looks like your challenge or your higher self right now is in your throat chakra. Oh, my throat chakra is like, there is something here about speaking your truth. Because this is a general reading for so many of you, each of you have a different truth or are in a different aspect of this story, of this energy. There's something very important about speaking your truth. This could be around boundaries. I feel like you've kept very quiet, relatively speaking, about it feels like calling people out if they try to manipulate you, of telling them exactly who you are instead of the mask of who you've shown up in the past so they would be pleased with you. Instead, it feels like this real invitation to just be yourself, to speak your truth, and let the cards land where they will. Let the people land where they will. That if you are constantly trying to mask who you are and please everyone, then you lose yourself. You lose your truth in that. And those people never get an opportunity to really meet the real you. They're meeting a version of you that a mask. So it feels like what you're doing right now, part of what you're doing is speaking your truth, no matter how uncomfortable that might be, so people can decide if they're interested and want to follow or not. And I can feel how difficult that is. To not speak from the ego, to be confident. I'm getting also to watch what you're saying. Are you constantly talking poorly and stuck in the past about these people? Constantly communicating to others and yourself about how they don't recognize who you are. I feel like one of your wildest fantasies is like Six of Wands upright, being celebrated. Being wildly celebrated feels like a dream come true, but it's showing up like this. You're not being celebrated. I'm getting that if you keep needing others outside of you to celebrate and validate you, then you're always going to be putting your energy there. If you first validate yourself, fill your own cup. I am statements, appreciation, looking yourself in the eyes, in the mirror, and telling yourself all the things that you've wanted to hear from these people. Just imagine hearing that and receiving. You're amazing. You're so talented. You're so skilled. We're so lucky to have you around. You've done so much for us. We're so grateful for you. We love you so much. So whatever it is that you've needed to hear, start telling yourself that and start feeling it. Leave them out of it. All right, your challenge right now, Libra, is 8, accelerated motion. So it does feel like you are raising your consciousness, raising your vibration. So with accelerated motion, one thing that I'm getting out of this is when my vibration rises and I feel really good. So you get brighter. You feel really great, but that brightness also allows you to see, feel, sense a lot more of what's been hidden in your space. And so realizing that if you have an up, there might be a slight down energy as you are working through whatever has been uncovered from that brightness. That doesn't mean you did something incorrectly in your consciousness, in your energy. It is just a byproduct of raising your vibration, that more comes to light to be dealt with, to be consciously worked through. And I'm getting a real invitation, a reminder. All of this is just reminders. I'm not teaching you anything. I'm just reminding you that that you are eternal. You are an eternal being having a very finite experience in this 3D world. That you are wildly brave. That you have worked through so many issues and have leveled up and created so many wildly exciting pathways for yourself going forward. That not only blessing your food and your water, but also appreciating yourself, appreciating all the things that you do have. So and trusting your instincts, staying on your path, that your instincts will guide you through this. So, all right, that's where I'm going to leave it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sharing your energies. If you liked this, thumbs up. And if you'd like to hear more, subscribe. Thank you. Bye.